The Mouse's Wedding. A long time ago, there was a white mouse called Kanemochi, servant of Daikoku, the god of wealth. His wife's name was Onaga. Both Kanemochi and his wife were very discreet. Never in the daytime nor even at night did they venture into the parlor or kitchen, and so they lived in tranquility, free from danger of meeting the cat. Their only son Fukutaro also was of a gentle disposition. When he was old enough to take a wife, his parents concluded to get him one, transfer their property to him, and seek retirement. Fortunately, one of their relatives named Chidayu had a lovely daughter called Hatsuka. Accordingly, a go-between was employed to enter into negotiations with Chidayu respecting the marriage. When the young folks were allowed to see each other, neither party objected, and so presents were exchanged. The bridegroom sent the bride the usual articles: an obi or belt, silk cotton, dried bonito, dried cuttlefish, white flax, seaweed, and sake or rice wine. The bride sent the bridegroom in like manner: a linen kamishimo, dried bonito, dried cuttlefish, white flax, seaweed, fish, and sake, thus confirming the marriage promise. A lucky day was then chosen, and everything prepared for the bride's removal to her new home. Her clothes were cut out and made, and needed articles purchased. So Chidayu was kept busy preparing for the wedding. The parents made their daughter Hatsuka blacken her teeth as a sign that she would not marry a second husband. They also carefully taught her that she must obey her husband, be dutiful to her father-in-law, and love her mother-in-law. Kanemochi, on his part, cleaned up his house inside and out, made preparation for the marriage ceremony and feast, assembled his relatives and friends, and sent out many of his servants to meet the bride on her way, and to give notice of her approach, that all might be prepared for her reception. Soon the bride came in her palanquin with her boxes carried before her, and a long train of attendants following her. Kanemochi went out as far as the gate to meet her, and ushered her into the parlor. At a signal from the go-between, the bride and bridegroom, to confirm the marriage bond, exchanged between themselves 3 cups of sake, drinking 3 times from each cup in turns. When this ceremony, the 3 times 3, was ended, the guests exchanged cups with the bride in token of goodwill, and thus the union was consummated. Shortly afterwards, the bride, her husband, and his parents visited her home. In the evening, the bride returned home with her husband and his parents, with whom she lived in harmony, contented, prosperous, and happy, and much to be congratulated.